FBI agent says prosecutors thwarted Hunter Biden charges, corroborating IRS whistleblowers. Now, this is despite the ladies of The View claim that the IRS whistleblowers are lying to try to get at Hunter for what reason we don't know. Now we got FBI agents basically saying the same thing that the IRS whistleblowers has been saying. So I wonder how the ladies on The View are going to try to twist this or cape for Hunter and Joe Biden now. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. And hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon where I talk about things I can't talk about here. There's also a link to my Instagram and my merch store. Also, check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for news as well. All right, let's talk about this news. An FBA supervisor has confirmed key aspects of the testimony given by two IRS whistleblowers regarding the Hunter Biden criminal probe. The whistleblowers allege that federal prosecutors delayed the investigation and did not bring tax charges against Hunter Biden in Los Angeles and Washington, D.C. An interview transcript reviewed by Just the News contains this information. The FBI supervisor, a female, whose identity the Justice Department wanted to keep confidential in the transcript, recently spoke to the House Judiciary Committee. During her testimony, she detailed her interactions with IRS agents Gary Sharpley and Joseph Ziegler, as well as Delaware U.S. Attorney David Weiss, who led the Hunter Biden probe. Although the FBI agent had different recollections compared to her IRS colleagues on certain aspects of the case and didn't believe that politics caused any delays, she did confirm that there were instances where prosecutors slowed down the investigation. My question is, why would why would they slow it down? It's got to be politically motivated. But that's her take on it. I'm gonna leave that part of it alone. But specifically, she acknowledged concerns among agents that the Department of Justice might have tried to use the 2022 midterm elections to delay action on the Hunter Biden case, even though Joe Biden was not up for re-election that year. The FBI generally follows a rule of refraining from taking public action in cases in the weeks before an election that could influence the election's outcome. However, this rule was not followed in 2016 when the FBI opened the Russia collusion probe against Donald Trump a few weeks before Election Day. Republicans argued that there were no reason to delay action in Hunter Biden's case in 2022 because Joe Biden was not on the ballot during the midterm election. The agent also confirmed that the U.S. attorneys in Washington, Matthew Graves, and Los Angeles, Miguel Estrada, both appointed by Joe Biden, declined to bring tax charges against Hunter Biden last year, despite Weiss's effort to pursue these charges. The decision was in line with what she had learned during the investigation. The interview transcript also revealed that House Judiciary Chairman Jim Jordan's investigators found contemporaneous emails between Gary Sharpley and Assistant U.S. Attorney Leslie Wolf in Delaware that indicated efforts by prosecutors to block certain investigative steps. In these emails, Wolf expressed concerns about conducting interviews as planned and potential repercussions if they interviewed the president's grandchildren. A DOJ lawyer prevented the FBI agent from answering questions related to these emails, but their existence corroborated Sharpley's claim that agents face obstacles in conducting interviews, including with Hunter Biden's children. Although the FBI agent had differences of opinion and recollections from her IRS colleagues, she did not remember Weiss claiming that he had been rejected by DOJ headquarters as a special counsel last year. She also did not believe that politics, again, played a role in the delays and disputes between the agents and prosecutors. But, obviously, it's politics behind this. Why else would they prevent this investigation from going on? But when asked if anyone had suggested that the case had been politicized, she replied in the negative. She emphasized that from her perspective, the investigative entities were not politicizing the case, and she believed that anyone involved was doing their job to the best of their ability. However, she acknowledged that there were communication issues between prosecutors and agents affecting both U.S. Attorney's Office and the investigative entities. Despite differences in opinion regarding the role of politics in the case, the FBI agent stated that she had no reason to believe that Gary Sharpley had been dishonest based on her limited experience with him. So we know that this basically corroborates what the IRS whistleblowers has been saying, that basically they've been holding back and delaying the investigation into Hunter Biden. Even though she said she don't believe it's political, it's obviously political why they delayed the prosecution and try to stop it and slowed it down. But let me know what you think. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe, and check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.